recording, but YouTube is gonna let me stream.
And it says it's being sent to a third party.
YouTube. Wow.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah, it really is you. Okay, so we're gonna come out of there. We're officially going live on YouTube.
It likes me.
Yes, it does. Good evening, everyone. We are officially live. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna share it live too. Just give me 1 second. So we are officially live on YouTube. So yes, so we're gonna get this party started. And at some point, like I said, it's gonna stop and it's gonna start back because I gotta switch devices because it's doing what it wants to do. Wow, like this.
Is your YouTube the same name?
It's gonna say, at least I'm tagging you in it.
All right now,
yeah. Oh, I'm tagging you in it. There we go. Yeah, I'm tagging you in it. Good evening, everyone. We have a diamond for us tonight, and she is truly a diamond, and her name is none other than Miss Candice Morgan. Miss Candice is a person of not just adventure. Candice is also a person that likes to make people laugh. She's really a people person. Candice doesn't meet any strangers. Candice finds a way to put a smile on everybody's face. She is a person that has battled and is presently battling health issues. And even through what she's battling personally, she still finds a way to live. She finds a way to enjoy life. She doesn't make excuses as to why things can't get done. She's more like a deliverer, and she's more like a person of execution, or a person who just want to get things done, make it happen. She hasn't been a person to allow things to stop her because of whatever the ofs may be. And I want to introduce to you all none other than Miss Candice Morgan. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
You know, I can't complain, as you say. Never can. It ain't gonna change nothing.
It ain't gonna change nothing. Candice, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
You're so welcome.
You know, it's a bliss. It's a bliss.
Hallelujah.
It's a bliss.
I'm just hoping Hattie don't wake up anytime soon. Cause you know she'll get to barking for no reason.
It had to wake up. Hattie gonna be right here with us. Hattie family. We ain't gonna do that. Hattie family.
Lord have mercy.
Hattie is family. Okay.
Yeah, so, I agree.
We ain't gonna mess with Hattie. We're gonna let her get right on up here. We're gonna let Hattie get right on up in this camera, okay?
She's not one knocked out child. In the bed, under the bed.
She in the bed. Tell everybody about yourself, honey. Whatever.
Okay. Let's see. I am Candice Morgan. I am 39 until November 20th, 11:59. But then I'll be 40. But on the 20th, the day before, it'll be my 15th year of having multiple sclerosis. I found out the day before my 25th birthday. I didn't know any symptoms. I was going to work. I was at work for Comcast. Got there 12 to 9. Got off work in Madison. Came home. Everything fine. Got to my garage. Had a little incline. Once I got in the garage, my right leg said, no. I had no feeling in my right leg and ran into the garage. Then my brain said, you know what, just put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. By the Lord, I didn't hit no trees or nothing. Doctor on doctor. Finally found out I had multiple sclerosis from doing a spinal tap. Went numb from the waist down. I couldn't feel anything. I had to relearn how to walk, how to do everything. Ended up having a seizure that I didn't know I had. So for 6 months, I wasn't driving. That was the worst. But you know, I'm here to tell the story. that's all I got for my health wise. Um, Ended up finally listening to what my grandmother told me because I'm a little thick chick. My grandmama said, stop eating after 7 o'clock. So I finally listened to her years and years, and I have lost over 100 pounds and going. But before that, the reason it happened is because first my mom passed of breast cancer because she ended up finding out she had breast cancer, I think 2 months after I found out I had MS. So we both had that going. So she passed first. Then it was my grandmother on my dad's side who passed of a type of cancer. Then it was my cousin who passed of breast cancer at an early age. I think she was 35, maybe. It came and it ran through her. But her son is here. He's doing well. I think he's 15 now. So yeah, he's doing well. Then after that, it was my dad's mom. She passed some type of cancer. And then after my dad's mom, my mom's mother passed another type of cancer. And after that, I was in the same year. I said, I guess I got to try something different. So I went into the whole mode after my mom passed. I went into the drinking mode. I went into the smoking mode. I was just doing whatever I felt like it. And so after a few months of doing that and just like, okay, whatever, I'm here. I said, I guess I'll try to do something because my health wasn't getting better. I was trying to get off of pills that I was getting added on, medicine, my MS medicine, the one I was on before, ended up giving me thyroids. So that's another pill, another doctor. Even though weight was lost, I now have that in my system of the thyroids. So it's just, as I tell my people, I'm a walking medical case. Walking medical case. Something else may go on. I have no clue. But my toes on my left side, because everything has gone from my right side, they got better, back walking, fine. My mother said one day, your left leg dragging. I said, no, it ain't. I go down the steps to go to her house. I'm on the ground. And 11 years later, I'm just now getting off of the walker that I was on, who I call my baby daddy, to have now progress to my side piece, my cane. So yeah, we are doing great. Can't complain. Me and my dog Hattie are now walking nightly to check the mail. After this, I'll be telling her, let's go hang over there, walk, girl. So yeah, everything's looking up for me. Just praying that things keep going up and not down.
I want to commend you. I really do, because things mentally, you have to prepare your brain to still do what you are doing. And then when I hear as much as you have been challenged with, I'm sitting here asking, and I'm sharing with people, so I'm not like checking, I'm like sharing people like the YouTube link, like people need to like get on. Okay. So I'm not being rude. I forgot to tell you that, like, if you see my head down, I'm strictly sharing. I'm not checking text messages.
Like, I'm looking at Hattie somewhere, but if not,
Hattie just fine. Hattie can come join on too. But when I hear you and I'm listening to you talk, I'm saying to myself, that's not a mentally weak person.
I have my times. I do have my times where it's just all of a sudden come on me and I break down. Because my mom's birthday, 64, just passed on October the 11th. And for some reason this year it got me. Maybe because I know she's not here to be able to celebrate with my 40th, because she's been there all the time, every day. I'm in one house, me and her stay together. I said, I'm not moving out to no apartment. I'm kicking you out. You moving somewhere. End up moving down right down the street. But if you see me, you see her. If you see her, you see me. So it was one of those, I was like, ugh, I don't know what it is. But this year got me. I was like, oh my Lord, what's going on? And I was just like boo hoo and just like out of nowhere. And I'm just like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, it's mom's birthday. Yeah, it was just coming up, breaking down. Even after I'm breaking down, somebody talk about it. I said, let me just stop before I break down. It was one of those, I don't know, ever since she passed, this is the first time really I felt like this. And I think it's because she's not going to be here with me for my 40th, the special day. Yeah. So my dad, he's trying, he's there. I love him dearly, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So
I can relate.
yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of the reason why. I mean, first of all, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna have no kids. Forget kids. I don't know kids. They my whatever. And then after she passed, I was really when I got diagnosed, I was like, no, I ain't having no kids. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, later on, I was like, maybe I did want to have a child just to feel what females feel when they have a child, to feel the baby inside, all that. But then I'm like, I'm good. I'm fine. Then I got Hattie, and that told me even more why I don't need no kids. Like, I'm good. I'm content and happy with my what leg crossed. Almost 40. Does not be able to do it.
With what you have been through and are presently still experiencing and going through, you still find a way. And it's gonna sound like Candice know me, so she know what I sound to say. I'm not coming off brutal, but other people may deem me brutal. But you find a way. You really keep yourself together.
Yeah, I try.
No, you keep yourself together.
Speaking of Hattie, she come tipping in, child.
It's okay. It's okay.
She just
Had a family, huh?
Tipping. Then she gonna do what? Go back in the bed.
It's okay.
But
But you
yeah,
find a way. You keep yourself together. You make a way to travel.
I'm trying.
And enjoy life. Like, if you could tell anybody something, especially somebody who may be dealing with challenges, health challenges, and grief challenges, what would you tell people?
I will let them know your illness is going to be there. You can't change it. Just have to get a way to overcome. Be like, okay, I did what I could. Now I'm gonna do what I can do for myself, and just keep it going. It's gonna get you down. Trust me, illness gonna get you down. And you be like, days be like, ugh, why me? Why he put this on me? Why the guy say, give me this? And I kind of look at it as he gives it to you for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have MS, I'd still been eating like, well, whatever. I didn't care. But you just got to get yourself together. In days I want to be in the bed myself and just be like, ugh, whatever. And mostly I do, but you can't let it get you down. You just got to be like, okay, I'm still here. He gave me this disease, whatever, but fight through it. Just it's hard to try to keep a smile. Be sad for what? Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's changing. You just gotta smile and go through it. It's gonna hurt. It's painful. You're gonna cry. Maybe daily, maybe nightly. Wipe them up and keep going. That's all you can do. And just take medicine. Just pop pills. That's all I can do. Just pop pills and medicine and just know that the medicine is going to keep me from going over to a different part that I don't need to go to. Because depression, real. I've been there. Anxiety, real. Been there. Is your brain, it plays tricks on you. Like, it's been times I'm like, I don't need to be here. I'm just a burden. They're not gonna miss me, whatever. But then it's like they probably will miss me. They may be sad I'm not here. Maybe, maybe not. But you be sad yourself that you're not here. And with you not being here, you're gonna miss something that you know that you would probably miss. So I mean, it's nothing you can really say, but I woke up, thank you. I got breath in my lungs, thank you. And just go from there. Depression, it's gonna get you down a couple of days. It's gonna be like, ugh, why? I ain't got nothing to do, whatever. But you here. That's how you can say that. You are here to tell the story. Yeah, that
So,
would me
what
up.
advice for anybody that may be dealing with depression? What
Mm,
advice would you have for anybody? Because all type of people suffer from depression,
yeah.
and you
Would
pull yourself together, you know. So, I mean, like, and when for people that's listening or that's going to watch, when I say she pulls herself together, like she is independent. She's not dependent. She doesn't sit by and wait on people to do things for her.
right.
Like she can come inside, like I cut this young lady's hair, I cut her hair. Like she not gonna trip. Even if you get up to open the door for her, she's basically gonna let you know in a nice, gentle way she got it.
Yeah.
Like she pulls herself together, she drives, she takes her dog, she takes her baby to get taken care of. She take herself to her doctor's appointments. She done lost this weight, honey. And she kicking my butt with this after 7 p.m. rule, but I drunk most of my 64 ounces of water. I got about 4 ounces left, so I'm putting a
Boom.
T. I'm putting a T in trying. I'm gonna get on your.
Baby.
I'm gonna
That's all
eventually get on
I
her
know.
seven on her and her grandmama's 7 p.m. rule. I
I
can't, and
still
then
got
I
days
feel
I'm
bad
like,
about trying to make excuses because it's like I don't think she want to hear excuses because she don't make excuses. So ain't no
oh,
point in
yes
me
I
coming up with
do.
no.
Yes, I do. When I do, I'm like, it's like 6:45. What can I do in 15 minutes? It don't like it'll be 15. I'm just gonna push it up a little bit more, like 5 extra, maybe 10 over. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, ain't gonna make no excuses for her, you know. So I mean, like, and when I say she pulls herself together, her vehicle gonna be clean, her clothes gonna be clean, her physical body is clean. And we talk about hygiene a lot inside the salon because we actually do work in the service industry. And there are a lot of able-bodied people who choose not to tend to themselves in a cleanly way when it comes to hygiene. And I say all that to say because sometimes people can come up with so many reasons why they can't do things. And
Right.
everybody just heard what you said.
Able bodies. Be like, I can't do this. Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
can. I can.
Right. And everybody
Mm.
just heard what you said. And it's kind of like with everybody hearing what you said, what is your advice to anybody who may be dealing with that struggle of depression?
I would let them know to have somebody to talk to.
Okay.
Because me and my best friend, we go off each other. If she had an issue, she'll call me and say, I just want to talk this out. And I'm just a listening ear. If I call her, I say, I'm going through something. And she's like, what it is. We can talk about it, what's going on. But to have just somebody to talk to get out the issue that you're having, it could be a whole issue of maybe I just I don't feel like being here for any reason. And I feel like if I'm here, I'm a waste of time, a waste of space. Talk to somebody. Somebody will listen to you. Even if it's not a friend, anybody you see on the street, trust me, they will talk to you. Talk to anybody to get this off your chest. If you want to talk to yourself, I do it all the time. Just if you hear somebody talking back, you may want to talk. Now, if somebody try to vaccinate you may go get some medication for that. But I mean, I do it all the time. Like I talk to Hattie because I can talk to Hattie because I know she's not gonna say nothing bad, but I'm getting it off my chest. And then if I feel I can talk to I talk to Mama all the time. I say, Mama, what's going on? And I just sit there and I talk to her. I say, Big Mama, what's going on? What y'all up to doing? And it's like, and then my uncle, he passed at like 44, just crazy, congestive heart failure, just came from work, came home, and it was it. Crazy at 44. So it's just somebody to talk to. Talk to yourself. But again, if they talk back.
I ain't trying to laugh, but you let everybody know.
Oh, but if you talk to yourself and they talk back, you may
get some help.
You may want to go to somebody doctor and say, look here, I'm hearing people.
You made a very valid point that a lot of people, even as myself, miss. You mentioned how you take your medication because basically it helps in more ways than one. I think sometimes people don't want to take pain meds, and I know people need to follow instructions because a lot of people don't follow instructions.
Yeah, you're like, I think pills and all this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of people's problems, mine included, because I had a rough night the other night. Mm-hmm. And on top of me being in pain, my sinuses was draining so bad. So I had to sleep with my head propped up. And I was in pain. But I'm going to a specialist, honey, so don't fuss at me. They couldn't give me no appointment till later on at the tail end of the year. So don't you come fussing. I'm going to get it checked out.
And but they say long as they woes you in.
Yeah. But what I realized is that I had a training yesterday, and I was not on my feet like that because it was training. But the pain started kicking in so much, I had to take something. And I think when I finally took my medicine, it started making me sleepy. And I came home, did my little live, whatever, did what I need to do and get in bed. And I realized today, I said, I was not where I needed to be yesterday because of the night before. And then listening to you, I probably just should have took my medicine instead of trying to make myself endure, because honestly, when it's physical pain and you choose to endure that, it does mess with you right here.
Yeah.
And I think we forget that. I think we really, now my aunt, I ain't gonna tell no tale. My aunt don't believe in it. So if I called my aunt and told my aunt, look, I'm stressed and I'm in pain, she would probably be like, don't you have something for that? You better take medicine instead of sitting up letting yourself lay up in all that pain, because, so it's like listening to you is like deja vu almost for me.
Take the medicine. They gave it to you for a purpose. Take the medicine. Because my friend be like, I don't want to put no pills in my body. Why not? I don't need to. Okay, well, sit there in pain. I said what I said. If it was me, I'm popping the pills before you even said it was hurt. What? Popping pills before you even said it's gonna hurt. Mama told me a long time ago. She said, you might want to feel your period pain. I said, no. She said, why you ain't take no pills before you knew it was coming? I said, well, mother, that is a good reason. You knew the pain was gonna come. Why not go ahead and take the pills? Lethal.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I receive, and I'm gonna be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And sometimes, I'm one of those people, I gotta listen to somebody who done went through. I know it shouldn't take all that, but I feel like people who don't understand certain stuff don't truly understand certain stuff if they ain't been through it. Yes, ma'am. Only because it came from you. Literally only because. I know about one or two other people because
and I already told you to take the pill.
Yes, ma'am. She did. And when she sees, she gonna be like, didn't I tell you? She's gonna be like, I told you
to take the pill. It's just simple. Take the pill with a little water. That's all you do. Now you know the
I'll
pill
be
gonna
like,
make
I
you
told
sleepy.
you.
Right. If you know the pill gonna make you sleepy, change the dosage. Or like I'm a doctor, change the dosage or get a different brand.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's hard like not to listen to you because you understand how it goes. So it ain't
Mm.
like I'm talking to somebody who don't understand. So it's like I ain't got
You
nothing to
know,
say.
I got a whole medicine jar, whole bucket. I got a weekly pills that I'm gonna take about 8:15. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got weeklies.
So one
They
thing
give you the pills. Take them.
I'm gonna take them, ma'am. I'm gonna take them. Another
Mm-hmm.
thing that you do that I want to touch on briefly is you find a way to put a smile on people's face. You really do. It's not forced.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're having a challenging day, you're still going to say something humorous. You're very charismatic. You have a lot of charisma about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
you have so much charisma.
Yeah.
But you do though. And
I
I
try.
know,
I don't know what it is, but
but it's
me
natural.
and
It's not forced.
yeah,
It's
I
not like you
mean,
wake up and you say, okay, I'm gonna try to make somebody smile to give myself a better day. It's like you just do it. Like you just do it.
I'm not gonna go around and just frown. Why?
So
Even though I know it's like, oh, whatever. I mean, sometimes I give you the boo boo look. Sometimes I be like, not right now, but I still give you a smile at the end.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I still give you a smile at the end, but it's still gonna be like, whatever. Yeah,
And you
it's
still
one of
find a
those.
way to make people smile though. So
I
what is it that makes you just wanna just through what you're going through? Because we know some people just wake up bitter, they go to bed bitter, and rather they have whatever. So I think I'm a firm believer happiness comes within. I
Mm-hmm.
truly believe that. I don't think it's anything that nobody can convince me personally otherwise to make me believe like if you're not happy, it's an internal thing.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with your situation, your circumstance, or it's
Mm-hmm.
like a individual
Right.
thing. And as you stated, you have your days.
Yeah, I had my
Yeah.
days. I'm just like, but I'm just still that person just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just naturally that person that's gonna just come up with a smile. But if you put me in the mode of, uh, it's gonna stay there for a minute. It's gonna stay there for a minute of me being like, don't bother me right now. Whatever. I'm gonna get out of it. It ain't gonna be long, but I'm gonna get out of it and be like, what's next? What's the purpose of being mad? Like, you can't change anything. That's how I look at it as, okay, I have this disease. I can't change it. What's the purpose of being mad about it for? I can't change anything. Just go on about your life, child. Just go on. Nothing can be changed. It was given to you for a reason. And it's gonna take you a while to realize what that reason was, you know? I mean, I still question this day, like, why? Tired of having this crap. But I know it ain't going nowhere. So you just gotta be like, okay, this is me. What we doing tomorrow? That's it. I
And it's
mean,
really and this is really who she is. Like she is truly not like trying to like put on. This is like truly who she is. And like I don't know, it's just something about when she comes in, she adds just so much good energy. And then it's like how can well, I'm gonna share this. I was on TikTok. TikTok gonna get me in trouble because there's another reason why I be tagged. Cause TikTok. I was watching this young lady, very beautiful, 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 beautiful. She was a paraplegic.
mm-hmm.
You could tell the background of the house is clean. Like I can tell your house clean. I ain't looking at your whole house. I can
There
just
you go.
tell you.
But
Yeah,
they
I can
just
tell you don't do clutter.
mm-hmm.
I can already tell you. I ain't never been in her house, and I can tell she don't do certain stuff. Her walls is Snow White.
Hello, it's called platinum. Oh, get it.
Oh, okay. She got platinum walls. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, 2 steps up in Z formation.
Yes.
Okay.
Get
I can
it.
tell, but I can just tell you don't like her walls white, y'all. Y'all see the walls. I got a covering on my wall because we ain't gonna talk about why, but anyway.
But that's your business. That's your business.
Anywho, yeah. I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna name. She ain't got no name yet. Candice might need to name her before we get off the call. She ain't got no.
Call her Ruby. Call her Ruby.
Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
She
her
like
name
Ruby.
This is Ruby.
Like
Okay, Ruby.
She reminds me of my auntie Ruby. Yep.
Oh, okay, Ruby. Named by Candice.
Her name
Candice
Ruby
Morgan. Candice name you because it's Ruby. Okay.
Ruby
So we're gonna name her Ruby. Because Ruby came and saved the day because honey, I got stuff going on out here. But what gets me is you make it a point to do things a certain way. And what the challenge I think a lot of people have, that a lot of us are so entitled to where we lose sight of true reality.
Right.
We're not in, like, my present reality is my reality, but it may not be like reality. Because when people as yourself, and I'm not, and she know I ain't calling her crippled and handicapped and none of that kind of stuff, whatever.
I'm a handicap. The tag is there. The tag is
there. The tag there to get that parking spot. But
the decal is there.
You don't act in a handicapped manner.
No.
And a lot of us are mentally crippled. A lot of people are mentally handicapped. A lot of people who can get up and do things a certain way and may not be everything. And like, it's so much chaos in the world, and it's so much envy out here, and it's so many people that are truly just not satisfied with their present circumstance. What would you tell those people?
It could be worse. It could be much worse. It could be much worse. You could be like me right now. I'm excited that I'm able to walk with a cane down the street and not a walker. Trust me, it could be much worse. What you're dealing with right now, if you're able to walk with your limbs, if you're able to open a door with your limbs, anything with your limbs, you are able. You're doing much better than the next. Trust me. Because the next person next to you may not be able to do any of that. You don't know. You probably much better than the person next to you. They may look like, yeah, I got everything. That's a facade. Like, people do that just to put on the front. But if you ever feel like, I don't need to be here. Yes, you do. It's a reason for you to be here. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be here. So you have a purpose for being here. Just figure out what that purpose is. But don't try too hard to figure it out. It's going to happen to you. It's going to come. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
But you're doing it. Hey. You think you don't know, but I think part of what you're supposed to be doing, you're doing it. Because you are a living testimony, and you're out here, you live what you believe. And when people say I can't do this because it is, you somebody who, based off how you operate, basically it's like that's truly not the case.
Right.
You may be where you are because of your mind, not because of your circumstance.
Yeah. You probably think like, I ain't got the money for this. I don't either, but I'm here. You probably think I can't do this because of this. You can. Don't you stress yourself out. It may take some time. It might be a little bit slower than you want it to be. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't stop yourself. Trust me. Because I'm still like, why am I still here? I don't know.
Well, we glad you're here.
Thank you, Lord.
You're welcome, beautiful. And we glad that you took time.
Yes.
And you joined us here. And it was such a blessing to have you here. And I want to tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're so welcome. I love.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. This is like, yeah, I would share with people because they like, I literally just sent the last time I looked down, I was sending a link to my spiritual mom because she need, not she need, but like she always go out her way to kind of encourage me. And I be wanting her to know, hey, I'm trying to, do some encouragement too. But it's kind of like when just dealing with you, period, it's like a sense of calmness and peace, though. But that's who you are, and you bring positive energy, and I thank you for that.
You say not between.
I thank you.
You say doing crap.
But I thank you. You're doing more than trying. You're doing. And I'm not gonna hold you any longer. Hopefully, I get you on again.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to do.
You got plenty to do, hon.
I'm still waiting for that weather to go down for me and had to go outside. It's gonna be maybe like 10, 11 o'clock. I don't know. We'll make that walk around and check that mail. I'm just proud I can do that.
I'm happy for you.
And I want to do it. I'm like, come on, let's go for a walk. She be like, ugh. I'm like, hey.
But you want to do it though, and it's like, what is the rest with the, wrong with the rest of us? You get what I'm saying? And you're just a reminder that we don't have to keep making excuses. Either we want to do things or we don't. Like, you don't make excuses.
I tried. I'm telling you, because I joined the gym and I ain't been but like 2 times.
I had joined the gym before COVID. And I only went to get on the thing, the water thing to massage my body. Now my kids would go with me sometime, but honey, I wasn't getting on no machines, honey. I was going on that thing, the little water thing you can lay on to kind of your body.
If anything, I was doing that little track they had, and then I think I did like a couple of. And that I ain't been back since.
See, she done took herself to the track and got on machines, and ain't nobody doing all that kind of stuff. But she and a few other people
in there. I was like, well, then I thought I saw they had a pool. I said, son, I'll be in there sooner or later, here with my little lambs and walking. I said, Lord, when it's gonna be there, I don't know. You gonna get there.
But you gonna get there. Because you getting in there.
Yeah, but me and Hattie, we doing that little walk, 1, 2.
But but you're doing it, so Well, I thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. I have tagged you in it, so all you gotta do is just share. You want everybody else to see it, but thank you so much, love.
I sure will. I thank you, honey. I'll be in there sometime. Was it sometime next month?
No, you need to wait. I'm gonna put you on the model list. I'll text you about it.
Yeah, put me on closer to the 20.
Ain't gonna be on no 20th, baby. Ain't gonna be no 20th. It's gonna be before the 20th.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna text you.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Have a good one, sweetie. Bye-bye. Good night. Mwah.
Bye, baby.